It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing when you let your nuts hang.
The craziest thing about this trend of being black and being scared of ghetto black people, the craziest part about it all is you get stopped by a police officer. You go into these beauty supply stores with these Asians. You are seen the same exact way. So in everybody else's eyes, you are still the ghetto black girl, the ghetto black boy. The craziest.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I don't care. Like, I'm not scared of black people. I won't be scared of black people. But yeah, there are people that I just necessarily won't get next to or don't want to be seen by because I know the way that y'all act, and I'm not even finna. Like, as soon as I see them, I'll be like, yeah, they trouble. So, let me just go ahead and get what I need up out of this mug. And but y'all know the people, man. It's like, let's not act like we don't see the growing problem of America and them being how they treat us. They treat us like they actually scared of us. And some of us can be aggressive, and we go in places, hey, what is this? Well, let me see this. You touching on shit. They be like, yeah, people, you can make people uncomfortable. And black people even make black people uncomfortable. Especially when we be in spaces with a bunch of white people, and then some black person comes in there, you be like, damn, just, hey, chill out. Calm down, hold up, wait a minute. That's what you gotta do. But have we ever been seen as ghetto? I've never been seen as ghetto. Reason is because my dad he didn't raise us to be ghetto. My mama didn't raise us to be ghetto. He taught us to speak to people. He taught us to react to people. Now, am I ghetto? I would just say I was raised. I spent my most formidable years where my mentality developed. I spent those years in the hood. My early childhood, we lived in the country inside the city. But after that, it was in the hood. Now, when we moved into the hood, we took our same values over there. I would see how my friends live, and that's why I would go to my friends, because I knew how they lived, and their moms and dads would let them get away with more, and they lived different. We couldn't do that at my house. So when I go out, I had manners to other people's parents. Hey, good morning. How y'all doing? When you walk in somebody's house, you knock. You know what I'm saying? I had friends. I used to have to tell them, "Hey, man, speak to my mom when you see him." Like, but they didn't. They didn't understand that because they wasn't raised like that. They'll go to their grandma's house, won't even speak to them, just run up the stairs or go see their cousins or whatever. Won't even speak to the adults in the house. But we didn't do that. We didn't do that growing up. So being seen as ghetto is a mindset, But yeah, they look at us like that. They definitely look at us like that. But how do you present yourself? If you come in there like that, you're a beautiful young lady. They won't know you ghetto until you open up your mouth. But some of them already have a perception of black people. But with this hairstyle, particularly, with this hairstyle, they're gonna be like, oh yeah, she ghetto. But then when you start speaking eloquently, or you don't have to be like, madam, do you have any grape poupon? You just have to talk with some sense. You got, oh, I'm looking for this certain product with this color. Do you have that in stock? Then initially they'll let down their guard and be like, oh Lord, thank you. When you get that from a white person or an Asian, you breaking barriers. You really breaking barriers, okay? But leave it up to somebody else to come right behind you and mess that up.
Maturing is realizing that I don't want to be around a hood rat. If I have the option to not be around a hood rat, I'm not going to be around a hood rat. Put me near the table with people who are winning, people are elevating, people are prospering. That's the table I want to sit at. Who admires to have a hard life? Okay? Nobody. I don't judge people like that, but if I have the option to stay far away from a hood rat, I will. I don't want to be in the same facility. I don't want to be in the same room. I don't even want to be in the same building, because nothing comes good with that lifestyle. What table would you like to sit at? Do you want to sit around a crowd of hood rats, or do you want to sit with the people who are winning? The choice is yours.
Nah, I'm gonna have to agree with him. Like, hey, ghetto fatigue is a real thing. You know what I'm saying? Even in family, like I spoke on this on earlier situations. It's like, yo, we be in a place with a bunch of people, and it just be like, damn, I'm embarrassed for them. You know what I mean? So, look, man, you can go where the hood rats go. You know what I mean? But you gonna get some hood rat things. You know what I mean? We had a place that we used to have called Ice Event Center. It was a nice place. It was poetry on Wednesday. Thursday had something. Then on Friday it was something else. I forgot what it was called. Thursday had something lit. Friday had something lit. And then, Saturday and whatever, it just ran regularly. Saturday was just packed full of Negroes having drinks and partying. Well, you knew you was in the hood. So something hood radish could happen. But in that setting, we feel comfortable being who we are, and we can accept the people around us. Now, I choose to be there because I'm like, you know what, I could deal with it because I'm be around my people. But it's when we go other places, and this is why I say when you go to places that aren't for you, and you see people doing hood rat shit, and you be like, yo, they already don't want us here. So like, tone it down, because you just gonna make them cause a scene for no reason, and they love to cause scene. Those people, whatever race they may be, will get you up out of there, and they'll cause a scene. And they'll play the victim. They'll play the victim, and it's just because of your tone, man. Ghetto is not clothes. Ghetto is not your hairstyle. Ghetto is your mind state. Ghetto is your actions. Ghetto is your vocabulary. You don't have to be ghetto. You can change all that. Your clothes, your hair, you know what I'm saying, your skin color, none of that is ghetto. It's the way you think. So if you like, I don't want to be around no ghetto shit, which I can agree with, nobody wants to be around. Go around people who are like-minded, and you won't be in the ghetto shit. And that's a fact.